Welcome to the dojo.
Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the club is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, cause he got more follows than my boy Eric Geisy. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin, who cheated who, which engine that he hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong. He scored a like from Truong. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes. True, not over the board, it's only the other chap. Still, his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 alt accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought Birch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta. A GM coach that he don't listen to, and if you think it is, then yes, my friend, yes, this is you. But that all changed one bright sunny day when a friend said, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. Sweatwork's what I believe. Ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I stepped away from easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. So Joe got into the business, stopped the abstinence, daily practices rhythm, he even upped his fitness. He found sparring cathartic, postmortems charming. With the plus equal minus, he was armed for elo farming. With notepad and pen, he built up calluses, escape rating paralysis with lengthy game analysis. With sensei direction, he sold his collection. Read one classic and that was fantastic. Now he locked to the spot where they checking off boxes. Young prodigies and some wily old foxes. 3.5 points per box, that's shocking progress. Goal nearing, cohort cheering, Joe doesn't hear it. He's monotasking, no relaxing, concentration maxing. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. Now occasionally, he peeps the world of the tweet and laughs when he sees the player that he used to be. Blank face staring, complex plans comparing while he's dojo training. Hours a day playing out positions, transpositions, and growing his board vision. Transition from poser to player, focus without a care. He leaves them complaining in his dust, staying with their week-old ratings. Blast past his week-old rating, each week's a new occasion. He never takes vacation, the work is entertaining, the growth he's maintaining. And now Joe is explaining, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Welcome to the dojo.
Welcome to the dojo.
Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the club is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, cause he got more follows than my boy Eric Geisy. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin, who cheated who, which engine that he hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong. He scored a like from Truong. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes. True, not over the board, it's only the other chap. Still, his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 alt accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought Birch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta.
All right, my friends, here we go. We are continuing the graduate show that we started yesterday, but two things stopped me from finishing. One was my eyes were bleeding, and two, Kostya wanted to do the U.S. Chess Championships I have my eye on it over here. Sometimes if I'm just taking a glance, I'll have the computer on. But you know what? How do I even turn it off, dude? I don't even know. It's so hard. Anyways, I might take a look, peek back over here later, but I first just want to finish what we started yesterday. And I think we only have about 5 or 6 people. I know we did Ratias here. I'm not sure we did Ben S. But in any case, we're going to start at the bottom. So here we go. First we have Shalit. And not sure what's going on with Shalit. It is beautiful to have somebody at this high of a cohort. But in general, we say that you cannot be in a 2,000 plus cohort and have a non-OTB rating. So there's that. Now Shalit's been here for a while. We click this out, but it's very inactive. So no one knows what's going on with Shalit. Do we got games? No. So Shalit, in general, like I said, we want to have an OTB rating for the higher rateds. And just to make it clear, the reason is for especially longer time controls, the amount of cheaters you're facing here is just it's obscene. It's obscene. 40% or something like that. So next up we have Nathan. Let's read what Nathan says. It took me far too long to accept that I need to do the maiden twos to improve. Do you hear that, David Bruce? Do you hear that, David Bruce? Doing the Polgar mates has been amazing for my chess. I started working on them in August, and since then, I have gained over 150 USCF points. This last week, I won the under 2000 section at the Skyline Open. Great. I was thinking I want to play that tournament someday. With 6 out of 7, and several of the games were decided by mating patterns that I only saw because of the Polgar mates. As a former maiden two skeptic, I have been converted and tried to do them as often as I can. How is the blitz push? I crushed the blitz push, but I got to 2,800. Let's just copy and paste this for David Bruce. Let's just copy and paste it, dude. Let's grab it. Copy this for David. I'm going to put it in the Discord. And we're going to say at @dbruce. There we go. Okay. I'm using you as you're my cannon. You're not my cannon fodder. You're my cannon to crush Bruce. All right, here's Nathan. And Nathan, 19 to 2000, that's not some chump change. 1941 USCF, beautiful. We are working, just talking today with the dev people on adjusting our rating converter. You notice that the USCF is close to this one here. And in any case, originally it was kind of, especially around 1900, it should basically be a FIDE rating. And you see his rating is lower. But in any case, it should translate, like the translation should be the FIDE translation. Okay. But we had to change it all because FIDE did its boost, and also we just have to adjust these things. But why did I bring it up? Because for 1900, it should fundamentally work. Now, let's check it out. He is graduating all over the place, Nathan is. Very impressive to get this high. This is not easy. Not easy to do. All right, doing mostly tactics. I'm assuming that's his maiden twos. Evening dojo. Nathan, tell us something a little bit where you are, or who you are. DMV, great. Maybe he's close to me over here. Then we got some games. Let's go take a look. And we got a recent game. This is Nathan Ehrenberg. I feel like I know that name. Like maybe I've met him. Maybe I've met him. Okay. So, in fact, let's just Google it. Maybe I got an image and I'll be like, oh yeah, that guy, I've met him. Nathan Ehrenberg chess. Images. not seeing any images. Okay. Anyways, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, right? First thing we're going to do is, do we have some time graph? We do. And so what we're going to hope is that Nathan was winning at move 33. Remind me if I forget. Because now we're going to go game review. Bam. I'm going to mark this as reviewed. Oh, and I always have to do this little jadoob. Do a little jadoob. There it is. Okay. So, auf geht's. Get a little French action. A3. Okay. Of course, I put a plug in for bishop d3, the easy system against the French. Do you know off the top of your head who has the record for the most graduations in the dojo? And how, if many, if so? I know there's somebody with 6. Yeah. I think, though, I want to say about that, especially since we're talking with Nathan here, going, let's say, from 0 to 800, 900 is very impressive. But it should be recognized that the higher up you go, just the harder it becomes, right? Okay, let's do this here. Boom. I don't like this move, but I understand it. Here, rook b1, bishop d7, and now h4. Nathan says, this was a really cool idea I learned about in my opening analysis. White's main idea with this move is that we want to bring the rook into the fight via rook h3. Great. So also we should say that's your side of the board, and that is where we want to conduct our drama. So in general, it's a bummer for Black where he does not want to move his pawns on the king side of the board, as that will create weaknesses such as g5 once that goes down. Okay. Typical, I think, would be knight e7. Sometimes they do a fancy knight c8, b6 thing. DJ Razzle, thank you for rating. Okay. So, high plank vanilla. And JW has also started the mate in twos. So, h5. Maybe we could call that a reactive move. And now bishop e2 he doesn't like. Now, he talks about b4. And I just want to say about b4, the old timers who played this never wanted to play b4. And I believe it was like Shirov who was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to blow this open with b4, man. I don't care. So it is a highfalutin idea, and I understand why you didn't pull the trigger. Yeah. Okay. In fact, I mean your variation here. Let's go do this, right? Holy moly, look at that bad boy. I guess I'd be nervous as all hell here. Yeah. Okay, so knight h6, we do it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and he doesn't like queen c2. He's got a variation. Rook h3 just makes more sense than queen c2 anyway, so I'm not even going to look at the variation. Knight f5, and now a very fancy move, bishop d3. That's a hell of a move. Oh, it's very impressive what he's doing here. So first of all, tactic numero uno is that rook c3 is met by bishop f5, and I got a nice little zip and zop over here. So I think he should give bishop d3 an exclam. Yeah, that is a beauty. That's a real beauty. Okay. Now, by the way, he was a little bit mad at himself earlier about not playing b4 initially. It's saying, well, later I'm going to need bishop d3. But he can't actually play bishop d3 until knight f5 happens anyway, because that's the whole point of this little trick he's got. All right, g6, and now another move. Bang! Beautiful. So we've managed to break the pin. We're now threatening knight a5, and black needs to come up with an idea. Now, on the surface of it, I don't necessarily, it just optically doesn't look like black should be toast. But I've seen positions like this before, and I understand that they can be very difficult. I don't understand this move. So, why are we doing it? I mean, if at the very least, just take the thing. Just take the thing, boss. Come on now. Yeah, and maybe we're worse, but it's not the end. Yeah, yeah, that looks correctamundo to me. Okay, this is the first move of black's. I'm like, really? Oh my gosh, buddy, what are you doing? King f1. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Good. Bishop h6. Genius. And now we're going to get the dark squares. Wow. And he's like, dude, I'm winning. I believe that white is winning because of black's atrocious bishop, the displaced rook, and the permanently damaged pawn structure. I'm with you. Okay. Good. Good. That isn't it. And now king g1. Knight f4 is definitely the most logical, as you said. Well, wow. I just want to say, I just want to say it's a little weird to me that he didn't play knight f4. Why? Why? But I was unsure of what to do after bishop e6. But like, okay, so king g1 forces you to contemplate both rook takes c3 and f4. And maybe f4 and then rook takes c3. Rook c3, of course, your genius idea is to play queen d2. So rook c3, queen d2. Very nice. Very nice. And f4, I assume you got something on f4. Is that what he played? He played f4. Why wouldn't we just play knight f4? What are we doing, Mouse? But also, if he just played bishop e6 here, there's nothing special, right? We're still going knight f4. We got a great position and everything. But am I missing something? Is there something amazing after bishop e6? Because that was your fear, why you didn't play knight f4 before. Okay, f4. I don't like this at all. So maybe he's still doing great, but I don't like this at all. Why did we dislocate our rook? Our rook was beautiful. Snip, snap, and now a natural queen c7. He could consider queen d7 as well. So he comes back. Good. Now this speaks to queen d7 maybe being a funky move. Black should really, could he just play rook h8, for example? You know, that rook will need to move. So queen c7 inaccurate. Now black is flailing. That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, good move. Yeah, now we should be winning. That isn't it. That's probably a good move. Now we're just crushing. Simple chess. And remember, I was going to yell at him for move 33 or something. But honestly, this seems kind of, well, actually, I am going to yell at him. So maybe he is, maybe he is winning, but it isn't so easy that he should be taking almost no time. To remind you guys, this is what the time graph looks like here. He basically stopped thinking at move 30, which suggests more than anything that he has a thing. It happens to a lot of players where you've done this great effort, come up with all these difficult moves, and then you don't have anything left in the tank, so you're just making impulsive moves for the rest of the game. Check to the miserable king. He really likes this. F2. Now he could resign now. Okay, we're going to leave it there. That was amazing. That was a really good annotation, Nathan. And dude, you should be totally proud, man. That's fantastic. We look at these ratings here. You know, started over here at 1600 and is now 1909. Dude, that's amazing. And like I said, it's harder to progress the higher up you go. Your competition is working really hard. You're dealing with some real people. So, beautiful stuff. Okay. All right. I hadn't seen this. Is a little new up here. I didn't realize the follow button was up here. They changed it around a little bit. Okay. Good. Next up, we got Bernard Onf. Awesome. ChessDojo really helped me organize my training so I could accomplish it. All right, here we go. Here's Bernard Onf. And Bernard, as you can see, joined kind of recently and has been crushing it pretty good. Graduating with the ChessCom. Yeah. Soon, I will encourage Bernard to think about changing his business to an OTB as he gets up there. Clubs, Down Under Dojo. Okay, games. We got a game. Let's check it out. Okay, clock usage. Wow, amazing. So, one of the things, it's really important, I think, if you're a lower rated player watching this, to see how the higher rated players, like if they have a grief, it'll be moving too slow. But in general, they are thinking in a way that other players aren't. Now, I just noticed this is a 30-minute game. No, Bernard. Nobody, no. You are now at a thing where you cannot be doing the 30-minute game. And if I go back here for a second to the ratings, what we're seeing here is, right, you've done this with a ChessCom Rapid rating and you're playing 30-minute games. Now, I want to stress for the program, you got to be playing a longer time control than this. I believe it's 60 plus 30 is the minimum. And what I encourage you to do, okay, even if you want to keep playing online, say, cry, I can't do that OTB thing, you're killing me. Then I want you to go to tournaments. You go bang, round robin. And let's go check out the 1800-1900 because I haven't looked in a while. So here's the 1800-1900 round robin. Put yourself in this wait list. And these are some real players. Oh, look at the poet. Oh, dude, the poet killed this one. Look at that. So I know the poet well. We got some strong players. Matt Chess. These people will play this longer game with you. See, it's 60 plus 30. By the way, you can also tell them, you'd be like, hey, boss, would you be willing to play a longer time control? And a lot of them will be. They'll give you an analysis, usually after the game as well. Beautiful thing. Okay, let's continue. Next up, we have death by lactose. Somebody been drinking that milk. I don't know. So here's death by lactose. Don't have much in their business, but occasionally they'll write something down here. They're also doing Chess.com Rapid. Okay, so not a lot of stuff marked as done. Clubs in Toronto. Okay. Then we got some games. Let's see what's going on in Toronto. Nothing. So what it looks like is Death by Lactose joined a long time ago, and I'm following them already because we graduated, but hasn't been marking down their work, hasn't been annotating the games. So, Death by Lactose, we know what you need to do. Now, Jaden, did I do Jaden yesterday? We'll about find out. Annotating my games has been a big help for me to improve and has definitely been the most helpful. So far, it's all I have needed, but I will start using the other tools on this site soon. Okay, talk about our book, How to Analyze Your Games. Beautiful. I can't even remember if I did Jaden yesterday. Jaden is flying up there. Chess.com Rapid, 1504. Looks great. Ba-bam. Okay, maybe not logging all of his work. Possible. Let's see. Tell us something about yourself, Jaden. Clubs. Alabama. Okay, two. Stuart Rachel's is down there, Alabama. My games. Okay. 927. This is a while back. That's not too far back. Let's take a look. All right, this. Ooh, a 10-minute game, Jaden. A 10-minute game. Oh, my heart. So that wasn't it. So same thing I said about the last person, Jaden. You need to play longer games. Let's take a quick look at the 1600 tournament that we got going on. You might say, Jesse, I can't play no OTB. Well, over here, bud. Notice the lower you go, the faster the time control is. We're saying minimum 45-30. Okay? And this is an example of what's going on now. Here is the wait list for the one that's going to start soon. Beautiful stuff. Okay, my friends, maybe that's a short stream today, but let's go check in on the U.S. Championships. How do I get it so I don't have to see the eval bar? There is something, I don't know, it's really being a drag to me. But Andy Woodward, dude, is body slamming Sam Shankland. Dang. And just to say, Shankland is a big friend of the dojo. And he's had a rough go of it recently. He's had a rough time. And it looks like his rough time is just continuing. Andy Woodward did not start off the tournament well, but is doing great now. And Mishra's doing okay against Fabi. Now, the game that I think could have decided it all was Andy Woodward had a clearly winning position against Fabi and then let him off with a draw. So that's, that could change the nature of the tournament significantly. Comp likes the bishops in this one. Yeah, okay. I just optically feels equalish to me or hard to judge. Let's take a look at this. When I left this thing, how do I turn this off, bro? Let's turn this off. Bam. When I left this thing, I thought white had a nice position. Yeah, we had something over here. So maybe here, this is where I left it. I thought white was better. He spent 26 minutes here and played G3. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to look at AI just for a second because I want to see what AI's appreciation of this here is. It wants F4. G3. Knight G4, X-clam. I don't know if it's really an X-clam. And now bishop A7 is on the table. Amazing. Okay. So then it just is going to peter out after bishop C4. Yeah. Total peter outer. I guess I should hit game review because you guys can't see it properly if I do it this way. Okay. I still don't know how to turn off the business. Boom, boom, boom. Cry. Hit this one. What I want to do, actually, before I finish this off, I might come back to these games. I want to, in fact, let's do something here. Let's go ChessCom. I'll leave that tab open, so we'll come back. I wanted to see the new puzzles. I wanted, on my list of to-do was like, what's this new puzzle thing? They got a new puzzle thing. I haven't done this maybe 10 years. It's been a while. A puzzle solution can have one or more moves. I'll help you on this first one. Okay, so boom. Oh, and it's wanting me to play knight f4. That's evil. Okay. Now, do I get to do one? All right, so let's see here. Level completed. You have reached wood 2. So I don't understand any of this. This is a totally new thing for me. Let's keep going. What is this little, what does this mean? 180. Oh, that means the number they've done? I guess. No, it says I've done 35 or something. All right, here we go. This puzzle has a fun idea. I don't like this. I don't like this thing you're saying to me. This puzzle has a fun idea. Buddy. Wrong overlay completely. I'm sorry. I'll fix it. We need to fix this. All right. So, first of all, you know what you need, buddy? This is the grad show scene, and you shouldn't mess with it at all. So you need to find this one.
There can be only one.
I like this one. This was my 2800 one. We're just going to fix this a little bit now. I'm going to repurpose this 2800 thing. And we're going to just make this bigger. Oh, stop. So I hate this dude who's telling me things. Get rid of this. Okay, so I'll get into it. Chess Golf, thank you for telling me. Okay, so what is this going on? I don't understand. There's a 3 here. What the hell's that? What the hell's that? I don't know. No entiendo. I don't get it, Mr. Flittit. I don't get it. 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 Okay. Oh boy. Kind of an advanced puzzle, dude. Now I'm either going to play bishop d6 or I'm going to play rook e8. My question is how I win after bishop d6 cd. If he just takes cd like a maniac. I don't understand these puzzles, dude. I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. How about instead of hint, you tell me what all this means, man? What does it mean? Oh, okay, well, that was correct. Now I'm the one who can show the tactic, okay? Well, that was the one. I played bishop d6. I was the one who found it, you fool. Well, I did that. FG6, I played bishop d6, and you told me that was wrong. What is going on here? Dude, I was the one who was right. I played bishop d6. That makes no sense, dude. That didn't make any sense. All right, I'm going to do another one. Black to move. I don't understand, dude. All right, we'll go check to the miserable king. Okay. White to move. All right, in general, we're going to play knight d6. I guess. Okay. Well, okay. Well, okay. What do you say? Let's go here. Brilliant. I got a brilliant, hard, streak 3. Great move. You're on a roll. I don't like this guy. And what does this mean for? What does that mean? Ah. White to move. Check. Check. Chook. Check. Hard. Maybe I get a new level or something. I don't know. Oh, wait. Level completed. I've reached 4 wood. This is a mess. Okay. Ghost is way over there, 574. Wood 6 of 20. Oh, I don't know. The flame is my streak. Black for move. Well, I'm probably going to play e5, buddy. I go. That's just a garbage move. That's just a garbage move, buddy. All right, the queen is being attacked. That's my little issue. All right, I'm going to take it. I'm going to go away. Wow, you're on fire. I hate this guy. What a jerk face. Black to move. One of my pawns looks dangerous. Don't give me these hints, bruv. This is terrible. Little hints and pints. All right, I'm going to go c2, friend. And now both rook takes b3. Everything's winning. I think it wants c1, though. All right, we'll go c1. Now we'll go queen c6, Dr. Sticks. Correct. Well played. Okay. That was a dumb one because CB was the critical variation, not bishop takes b3. Your pawn could soon find the back rank. I have a feeling it's a4, my friends. Hard. Speed +10. Streak 8. I don't know what any of this means, dude. It doesn't make any sense to me yet. White to move. Check. Snark. Probably rook c7. Uh-oh, I better be careful. Oh, I don't know. All right, let's go rook c7. Fuck. See, it was just dumb, man. I don't know. Maliciously actually likes this crap. I think it's terrible. Go to settings and turn them off. Well, how come you didn't tell me that? Like, how come I don't get a little tutorial at the beginning? It's just this clown. And settings. Okay, we'll go to settings. Always show rating. Oh, interesting. So their default is not to show the rating. Show timer, okay. Show chat hints, get out of here. Show mistake feedback. Nah, I hate that guy. All right, well, I don't know what collect puzzle points means, but we're going to go from here. How come the guy's there? I just turned him off. You said you said I was not gonna be there. He's there, buddy. He's there. See, and I hate him. He just pisses me off. That was the right answer, by the way. Okay. So. I don't know what it wants, dude. Solved. Okay. Okay, wait. I went to here. I said, so chat hints. He's off, dude. He's off. And then he's not off, bruv. So that doesn't make any sense. Turn off the goals too. Well, dude, first of all, I want to turn that clown off. See this clown? I want him off. And he's not going away. I show chat hints. It's off. This clown. I don't like this already. It's bothering me. Dr. Pop says clown stays. Clown stays. No, this guy isn't puzzle goals. These are the puzzle goals. I don't know if I care about the puzzle goals, but I'm interested enough to have them on for a second to just see what it's about. I don't understand what it means. And I at least want to go far enough so I understand what it means, if that makes sense. Okay, here we go. We're going to play. It's a big lie, isn't it? It's a big lie in the sky. Yeah, we're going to go E6. Check. 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 Good. So I'm at wood 6 of 20. All right. So, so instead of showing me like all this other stuff, now it's doing something dumb here. Like it's not showing me anything. All right, I don't understand this position at all. All right. Normally we'd play King G7. Now normally we'd take it. And normally we take it. Okay. I can't take the clown, bud. I cannot take the clown. Hard. Solved. It's funny that Kosi was also talking to the clown. Well, what is this, dude? The hell is this? All right, we're going to take it. All right, now, I think we're going to say check to the miserable king. I think we're going to take it. I will probably play queen b7. I could do anything here. This is a problem. Whenever you can do anything, it's generally a problem. I think we're going to play king c6. All right. Oh, white to move. All right. Well, I really want to play knight e5. Really want to play knight e5. Really, really, really want to play knight e5. However, b5 is correct. Thank you, Dr. Pop. Level completed. Okay, I've reached wood 7. Okay. I think we want a5 here, my friends. I think we want a6. Oh, we gotta be a little careful. Be a little careful, my friend. Be a little careful, my friend. Okay. I don't like this interface, dude. Maybe they're geniuses and maybe they figured it out, but to me, I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. What do we got here? I don't know. What do we got here? I don't know. Can we count the pieces, buddy? You are like down exchange. All right, well, here. That was the answer. But why don't you tell me what you wanted? Why don't you just see a hint? I don't know. You want me to go here? And you want me to go here? And then you want me to go here? Okay. My answer was fine because I was winning that way too. But that's the problem. This garbage, man. All right, probably knight d3, c4, winning. But you never know with this person. You never know. Boom, boom. Wow, that wasn't it, buddy. Okay. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Next puzzleino. All right. Let's go boom. Solved hard. Should have one. C3, 92, C4, B5. Okay. I can't tell what direction I'm going in. All right. He is coming towards me. All right. And apparently there's something wrong with making the queen. What that thing is, I don't know. Why don't we just go here? I don't know. Take it. Oh, see, I was going the other way. I had to take the pawn. I thought I was going the other way, dude. I missed that one. I got that wrong way thing so many times, dude. Oh, this is frustrating. All right. Crying. We need you, buddy. to play rook g7. Let's just do it. That wasn't it. Is it because I'm exhausted? Is it because of this guy in my face? Oh, I mean, I definitely don't like the guy, dude. Let's bring in Nadia. Incorrect. Okay. Nadia, you pissed me off. Oh, I don't want to say that, Nadia. I'm sure you're a very nice girl. All right, I believe we're going to start here. Well, King D7, I take, I go here. Excellent. I still don't understand what this number means. If anyone can explain the number, it would be cool. All right. Viciously says, I still have a feeling Nadia isn't a real person either. No, she isn't. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Why doesn't King G4 win? Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to push. No, no, no. Well, I'm probably going to play H3. There we go. Queen E3. Queen E3. How about the Rook G3, big bad boy? That wasn't it. I hate this girl. What do you mean? How do I get rid of this girl, dude? Oh, man. What's the only path forward? Well, I don't know. Let's just start here. Brilliant. And then probably knight e5. I don't know. Solved. I find it really painful how it makes me frustrated and mad, this thing. I'm going to describe myself as frustrated and mad. I'm going to take this thing. I don't know. I'm probably just going to take the bishop with the pawn. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Well, Mama said to take on f7, so let's just do that. That was a dumb problem. Okay. All right, I don't know what the hell it wants here. Nothing. Why can't I play Queen G4? Well, I don't know. Bishop B4 also looks pretty good. I don't know. Oh no. Let's just take this thing. Solved. Streak 6. Why can't I take the rook, buddy? I don't understand. Okay, so he's going to take on A8. That's his big dream. Okay. He wants to take on A8 and claim glory. Okay. Oh, okay. Snippos, hippos, and jippos. And now, wackos. Brilliant. Solved. I'm listening. I'm listening. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm listening to how this thing should work, and you guys haven't told me anything about how to get rid of this lady. Give me a break. All right. I have been reading the chat, dude. I've been reading the chat. No one's told me how to get rid of this dumb lady yet. And the whole interface is killing me, dude. I think it's just deathly how bad it is. All right, here we go. All right, goals off, no clown. But I want the goals, okay? Look, I don't know if I want the goals, but this thing with this and this stupid wood thing, I don't know if I want that, but I want to see it for a second to see what it's about. Like, I don't even know what this is, like this 1252. I have no idea what that means. I think that's the wood thing. I don't know, dude. Just turn them off. But don't you understand? Okay, look, I'm going to turn them off, but I'm trying to tell you that for my own understanding of what this product is, I'm trying to understand what... Look at that. So, wait a second, chat. I'm going to give you full props, okay? But let's just be clear. Turning off puzzle goals didn't turn off puzzle goals. It turned off the lady. What was that about, dude? What was that about? But can you explain to me? It said turn off puzzle goals and it turned off the lady. That didn't make any sense, dude. That made 0 sense. I'll do another one. I don't understand this at all. Black to move. How come I can't take on E3, buddy? I don't know. I'm going to take on E3. That really wants to hurt me. Let's go here. Okay. No, I'm probably just going to play Rook F8 like a loser. Solved. Black to move. Okay. Check for miss. That was the answer. Damn. Oh, man. That was the answer. All right, we'll do the next one because that was clearly the answer. King B1. Maybe it wasn't the answer. There we go. All right. It pissed me off so much that I couldn't even find the correct answer. White for move. Okay. Hard. Speed +5. Streak 2. This makes no sense, dude. What can someone explain to me what the hell this means? Wood 11. So that's like the number of woods I've got? What does that mean, dude? No Nintendo. No Nintendo. No Nintendo. Black for move. Well, let's say that H2 is winning. Rook G7 is winning. Maybe Rook G7 isn't winning. Let's just play H2. I'm exhausted here. See, that was correct. Let's just take it, dude. I told you that was winning. They wouldn't believe me. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, it's being annoying. It's being muchos annoyingos. Hard. Speed 5. All right. It wasn't that hard, buddy. It's like, do you want a hint? I don't know. How about Queen D7? Go to heaven. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to take that thing. It's going to be hard for me not to take that thing. All right. I've been at this for a while. The rating thing, I kind of understand. This crap just makes me mad. Okay, I do understand this. Streak, okay? Don't understand this. Don't understand that. All right. How about we go win your business? You caca. How about we go win your business, you caca? You caca. So I want to do bishop h7, but he goes king f7. Adios, muchacho. So, is it now? Let me just ask: is it because it's a new thing that I hate it so much? Is that why? That's that why I hate this thing so much? I don't know, but I hate it. There's no doubt about it that I hate this thing. All right. Bob Liciously says it's because it's bad. It looks just nasty. All right. I don't know what it wants here. So Rook A1 looks winning and Rook G7 looks winning. But I'm going to play Rook A1 because it's a little bit more forcing looking. Okay. Now, that's kind of an annoying move because what are we saying? That I can't take on H1? Is that what we're saying? That I can't? I guess. All right, I'll take on F4. Ah, that was the answer. Yeah, I hate everything about it, dude. Steve's Nash 20-minute workout says everything they're adding just distracts from the whole point of the thing. Huh. Almoni Plony says wood stone and then stone 1, stone 2 until 20 stone and then silver just make you feel better with yourself. Huh. Candy Crush levels. Yeah, it's annoying me. Okay, let's check in with U.S. Championships and then call it a day. So, what do we got? First give it a refresh. Voomps. Oh, man. Sevians. At least the engine thinks that the Neiman the demon is creeping up on him. Still doesn't like Fabi's position. Says Woodward is winning. Well, he's got to be. He's up a lot of coconuts. Okay, I don't know. I kind of want to do a video on that, but you know, I don't know. Well, that's what we called him when he was a kid, dude. Neiman the Demon. All right, raid, because he was a jerk, dude. All right, let's raid somebody. Let's raid the famous Diana Mietza, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably do some coverage tomorrow. All right, let's raid. This was the ChessDojo training program. Graduates will be back Wednesday. And this was also this chess.com puzzles, which killed me, dude. I couldn't do it.